Hey there guys, Luis from Vintage Action. I hope you guys are all well. And today guys, I'm going to be talking you about Firestorm from 1998, an action thriller gem, a forgotten action thriller gem from the 90s. And that's right guys, this time I'm not bringing you a B action gem. This one was actually a movie that was like produced and it was released by 20th Century Fox. That's right, this was a Fox movie, mid budget movie from a big studio. This was not a B movie when it was released in 98. And I remember watching it like growing up, renting it in the video store, watching it like multiple times growing up. And I kind of enjoy it, even though this movie literally bombed in the box office. It didn't do well in the box office worldwide. This one stars Howie Long. You have also William Forsythe. You have like Scott Glenn. You have Suzy Amis. Suzy Amis like Cameron now because she's married with James Cameron. You have Sebastian Spence, you have like Barry Piper, so a great cast on this one that for some reason it didn't work out and literally bombed miserably. And it's a movie that most people don't even talk about now, almost like 30 years after. But to be honest, I think it's like pure like 90s over the top action. And I think it's like super underrated in the way that, of course, it's not the best movie in the world. It's not. I'll be lying if I'll say to you guys that Firestorm is the best action movie from the 90s. And it's not. And but, you know, there's some good production like value on this one. Obviously, it's a big studio movie. But because it bombed, this one had like a budget between 20-30 million dollars. There is some places saying it was $19 million like budget, some places 25 to 30, but roughly 19 to 30 million dollars budget. And this one literally made like 7-8 million worldwide. So literally it failed. So basically you had like Howie Long starring on this one with a great cast, with great actors like William Forsythe, like Scott Glenn, Suzy Amis, Sebastian Spence, Barry Piper, a really nice cast on this one. And at the time I watched this one, the first time I watched it back in Portugal, I didn't even know who Howie Long was. I find out after like reading in a magazine an interview. It was a famous like American football player in the 80s and the 90s. You know guys, I'm Portuguese, so we like football, like you guys call soccer in the US. So I was not his name was not familiar to me. For me, he was the guy from Broken Arrow, right, with John Travolta and Christian Slater, directed by John Woo, and he was great in that movie. He was just the big guy from Broken Arrow, and then I saw this movie. I said, "Oh, it's the guy from Broken Arrow, right?" But I didn't even know it was like Howie Long was. And then I read in an interview, and you know, back in the days there was no internet in the 90s, so for me, probably he was the next big star at the time. That what they were thinking about it at the time, right? When he was in Broken Arrow, and then Fox decided to give him the lead role in this movie to make him the next big action star. Obviously, I read now that he was working commentating on Fox. That's why probably Fox saw that he did well in Broken Arrow. He had like a nice like role in that movie, and then they give him the lead role. He was roughly around 36. This was released in January 98, but was filmed in 96, right? So in Fox like mine probably in their idea, they had the next big thing in, Howie Long. a big guy, like muscular, tall, and they thought in their mind that they had the next big action star, but it didn't work out because basically he was in Broken Arrow, and then he had the lead role on this one, and that I know of, he was in any other movie after that. He had these two roles in these two movies, and that was it. But the thing is, a lot of people that I know don't even know about this movie. I remember watching it, like renting it in the video store. And I watch it, and I know some people might say it's ridiculous, it's absurd. There is a scene that he runs a bike to a burning building. People can say it's a preposterous ride. There's a lot of goofs on this one. It's over the top. It's exaggerated. People say it's not realistic. But that's the fun thing. It's like pure like 90s, like action. And 90s was like that. It was over the top. And to be honest, I think Howie Long was he was just fine in this movie. Obviously, Fox, they knew he was not like an amazing actor. You cannot say, you cannot praise his action skills, but he was not bad. He was quite acceptable. And obviously, you bring to the table William Forsythe and Scott Glenn, two great actors, and you have Suzy Amis that was in Twister, and she's now married with James Cameron. And this one was directed by Dean Semler, I'm pronouncing it correctly. Dean Semler, that is the guy that directed The Patriot. The Patriot with Steven Seagal, also from '98. Not The Patriot with Mel Gibson. The Patriot with Steven Seagal. To be honest, he didn't direct many movies. He directed The Patriot in '98. And he directed Firestorm in '98 as well. He was a famous cinematographer. He worked in movies like Mad Max 2, Cocktail, The Last Action Hero, which was Niagara, like Detox with Stallone. So he was a famous cinematographer. And then they gave him the opportunity to direct these two movies, one with Seagal in '98, and Firestorm in 98 as well. Both movies were released in '98, even though this one was filmed in '96. It was filmed entirely like in Canada, and this one, so you guys can see that literally not even like Fox or even now Disney, because they own Fox now, right? They don't even care about this movie 30 years after. That this movie is still stuck on DVD. As you can see here, this is the UK DVD. As you can see, value selection 5-star, value selection. I bought this many years ago. If you guys are in the UK, you can buy this easily on eBay for £3-4. Even brand new. Amazon UK, you can buy this brand new for £8. It's quite easy to get this one. But this is the DVD that was released many years ago, and this movie still stuck on DVD. This was never released on Blu-ray, so the movie bombed and it was literally put on the shelf, forgotten. This movie is on it's on like, you can rent it on Amazon Prime, it's on Apple TV, you can rent it on YouTube, it's on Sky Score to rent here in the UK as well. So this one is easily available on the streaming platform. So if you want to rent it, if you want to watch it, it's easily you can easily watch this one. And when you watch it, it's going to be the HD, like it's going to be on HD, because they use the HD master. Because even though they didn't release it on Blu-ray, they have like a HD master that you can find on any streaming platform. But for some reason, they didn't even bother to release the Blu-ray. And Fox at the time, before they got Disney bought Fox, right? And probably, if Fox didn't release it back in the days, it's not going to be Disney now to release it, because they are not releasing any of their famous like movies like the Die Hards, and many other like the Con Airs and all those, like The Rock, all those famous movies from the '90s that were super successful. So don't expect them to release like Firestorm, a movie that bombed, and they stuck on DVD. And to be honest, I have the Disney as well, and in the UK, for some reason, this one is not on Disney Plus. I was surprised this one not being on Disney Plus, because this is a Fox movie, and it's not there. So imagine a movie that is like from Fox. Disney owns this movie, and it's not even on their platform, at least here in the UK, but you can easily find it on the other streaming platforms. So this is the DVD that was released, and probably this was released in US and many other countries. This is the UK one. But if you like this movie and you want to own it, you want to own it, you have the physical media release. This is the best thing you can get is the DVD. It's widescreen. It's 16:9. The picture quality, it's okay. It's not bad, obviously. You can, if you watch it on streaming, it's the HD master. To be honest, the HD looks better, obviously, but this DVD looks just fine. If you like the movie and you get only the DVD, it looks just fine. Obviously, we always want like a Blu-ray or a 4K, but to be honest, this movie, if they release it on Blu-ray, I might get it. I might not even need a 4K. Obviously, it would look great on 4K, obviously, but that won't happen. I think maybe a Blu-ray in the future. And again, guys, if you like 90s action, and again, this is like a mid-budget, like a big studio, but mid-budget. This is not like a B movie or anything, right? So there's a lot of like the movie is like entertaining. There's like a motorcycle chase. There's a lot of like explosions. Again, like I said to you guys, it's like over the top. Sometimes it might seem like exaggerated or like absurd, or you know what I mean. But give it a try if you haven't seen this one before. And again. This is a movie I grew up watching, and I enjoyed. It's not my favorite movie or anything, but literally it's one that I don't see anyone like talking about, or people reviewing this movie, or people asking for a Blu-ray or anything. It's literally kind of like forgotten for some reason. People don't care about this one, and this one actually you have like Keith Palpkin, I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's like a famous parachutist that died like when they were filming this movie in like October like 1996. Famous like parachutist. He died like while filming this movie, so that's always unfortunate, but that happened a lot, like back in the days, like stunt doubles and everything, and he was like a veteran parachutist, but unfortunately passed away, like jumping, and those accidents can happen, right, with parachutes, and it's always unfortunate. There is some rumors online saying that initially this movie was intended to be like a bigger budget movie, and even like Stallone starring in a movie. I don't know if those rumors are like real or not, but that there are a lot of places online saying that initially this was supposed to have been like a bigger movie, a bigger budget, starring Stallone, but in the end, again, Fox liked like Howie Long. They like what he did in Broken Arrow, that it was great, so they decided to give him the lead role, and maybe thinking they, again, like I said, they had the next big action star, and in the end it didn't work out because the movie bombed, and he didn't act much after this movie. I think he continued like commentating like American football in US, I think for Fox, right? And again, let me just read you that it was super fun, like back in the days, the DVDs, how they promote the movie. Look, The heat is on and time is running out. Howie Long, Hollywood's hottest new action hero. Again, guys, it's like I just told you guys, the way they promoted these new actors they were in these action movies was like amazing. Hollywood's hottest new action hero stars with Scott Glenn, William Forsythe, and Suzy Amis in a searing, pulse pounding, edge of your seat adventure. The match is lit. These chilling words spark a deadly chain of events when a prison breaks. Pete's fearless smoke jumper, Jesse Graves, played by Long, against two devastating, seemingly unstoppable forces of nature, a raging inferno and a cunning, psychopathic killer, played by William Forsythe, packed with spectacular stunts, scorching suspense, and a cast that will blow you away. And again, there's a lot of nice the scenery and looks great. There's like explosions in the movie, so the movie looks great. And again, guys, it's a nice typical action over the top movie from the 90s that in my opinion I think it deserves a little bit more love. Not that I'm going to say to you guys that is my favorite movie, but that it's not. I would be lying to you guys. But I think it's a solid action movie. Probably you had movies that were maybe as good as this one or even worse that made more money in the box office. And for some reason, this one didn't. But that happens a lot of times. But the thing is, with years, some of these movies they become cult, they become like cult favorites, and they get a cult a following. A lot of people didn't watch the movie when it was released in the 90s. Then they discovered the movie through the years, right, to the streaming platforms and the DVDs and all of that. But it was not the case with this one because literally no one is talking about it. But if you guys are interested, let me just show to you guys here the movie. You guys can see the picture quality, and here you have scene selection, language selection. This is many language available on this one. Obviously English, German. Let me just go to the scene selection here, and let me just continue here. And yeah, guys, let me show you here now as you can see here, language. This is the DVD language selection. So you have audio in many different languages like English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, a lot of different subtitles as well if you are interested. And here, scene selection. This is a cool menu, and let me just put the movie here so you guys can see the picture quality. And again, there's nothing wrong with this picture quality. The DVD looks great. And here, as you can see, 20th Century Fox. Let me just fast forward this. And here, as you can see, Scott Glenn. And it's one of the beginning of the movie. Scott Glenn, Howie Long, firefighters. Let me just fast forward this. Of course, this is standard definition. It's not HD or anything, but on my 4K player, as you can see, this doesn't look bad. Obviously, the HD transfer looks better because I watched this a couple of years ago on Prime, and the HD transfer obviously looks better. But if you want to own it, it's the only thing you'll get. It's like the DVD because there is no HD transfer. And let me just yeah, guys, as you can see here, the picture quality is not that bad for a DVD. And it's widescreen as well. And here you can see William Forsythe always playing a great villain. I mean, he always plays a great villain in movies. So Let me just for a bit more. You guys can see the picture quality, and see how this is more towards the end, and you can see here Howie Long and Suzy Amis, that at the time it wasn't, but now she's married with the legendary James Cameron. And yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Firestorm from 1998. This is not a big classic, obviously. This forgotten action thriller from 1998. Let me put it that way. Forgotten action thriller, mid-budget, big studio movie from 98 that bombed and no one is talking about. Let me know, guys, what you think about Firestorm. If you guys are big fans of this movie, if you guys have never watched this one before, let me know what you think about Firestorm. Comment down below. Your opinion is always important to me. Hit that like button. If you have never watched my channel, basically what I do reviews, unboxing of like cult classics from the 80s and the 90s, especially action movies. And subscribe to my channel on YouTube. And as always, guys, I'll be with you guys reviewing, unboxing these cult classics from the 80s and the 90s we grew up watching. And I'll be with you guys soon. Let me know what you think about Firestorm, and keep strong, guys.